Hello Matisse, my name is Navigator and welcome back to Miles Edgeworth Investigations. So yeah, we are going to start where we left off. We are going to investigate the crime scene and other clues. So let's just begin. Let's begin with the body. What floors does this elevator service? Only the first second, although it also can go to the cargo hold. However, it requires a flight key card. So only floors accessible to the passengers are the first or second, huh? I would respect every species looking grey. This thing first. What is this? This looking figure on the floor. Oh, that's piggyback of our company mascot, Mr. Airfly. It's just one of the many pieces of merchandise we sell at our in-flight shop. This bag is limited edition, so it's popular. It's so popular that we down to our last one. You have an in-flight shop? Yes, it's just beyond the lounge on the right. The shutter to the store is closed at the moment, but it was open the whole time. A flight up with little mistakes, but it was covered. There's blood on there. Could this have been the war weapon? Something is missing here. I wonder what was hanging on the off this lawn yard. Something's missing from this picture. No, if we could just put a finger on it. And this suspicious thing. There's something sticking out of this pocket. I hope you won't mind. Take a look at it. What's inside? It's a picture. It looks like it was taken inside a building somewhere. And the visiting that's hanging from there is a cell phone. I doubt that I was expected to find a dead body in an elevator on this flight. So Miss X is really dead? Yes. She's trembling, although I can't fault her for that where there's a corpse right there. Miss X, if you're really dead, then please answer yes. I see she's over the trembling now, although a new symptom seems to have appeared. Anyway, I should focus on the victim's body. Let's see. There's blood on the back of his head. Could this be the cause of death? He appears to have been struck very hard. Even his glasses are broken. There's some spilled grape juice in front of the elevator. I swear it was spilled over the turbines. Oh, we must clean that up so someone might get hurt. Aha! What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I found some report evidence. Yeah, to do her job. What is it? There's a little smudge, but we can both agree on the footprints. So you think? Yes, this belongs to our killer. Oh, then maybe we should check the shoe sizes of everyone in first class. I don't think that will be of any help to us. Unfortunately, the prints are too smudged, which will make it hard to get a definitive match. Oh, I see. So disappointed she looked. This door leads to the flight attendant's room. But please understand that it is off limits to unauthorized personnel. This room was a woman's perfume. One would think that perfume would smell greater, but however, to me it simply smells. Not that I'm interested in what lies behind this door. Perhaps we should return to our investigation, Mr. Edgeworth? What is this? Miss Edgeworth? Sorry, I spaced out for a second there. Examine this. The invite shop is just beyond the shutters, but we don't have a wish to open it, so we're afraid I must get a closed. There must be some clues be found in this lounge, and must remain ever vigilant. check, of course. Where's the killer? Elevators, build grape juice, blood, force of trauma, murder weapon. A statue with blood on it lying to next to the body of a man who was beaten to death. Oh, Mr. I think I figured out something out. Yes, what is it? The way the blood is on this, it looks like they matched up with the wood on his head. Well, art with the survey of the boss of the obvious title. Well, what do you think, Mr. Short? Do you think that's worth investigating? It would appear that the figurine is our murder weapon. Oh, I just knew it! I mean, I think of any other connection. Perhaps the master of the obvious would be more befitting. True, there wasn't anyone else in the lounge other than myself right before the turbulence. But if the killer was in the elevator along with the victim, then that's a different story. So that's where the spilled grape juice prince comes in. I have it! I'm sorry, but I don't understand, Mr. Short. I can prove that someone other than myself was here around the time of the murder. What? Really? Yes, it's very simple, actually. The proof is in the pudding, or rather the grape juice in this case. Pudding. The footsteps here confess to be this bare fact. That someone exited the elevator alive. Seeing as how the victim is dead, that would mean a second person. But couldn't the footprints be from his take himself? Oh, but you take a look at the victim's shoes, you can see the soles are spotless. Which means Mr. Europe wasn't Miss Hicks wasn't alone in the elevator. In fact, it's quite the opposite. There was actually one other person inside the elevator. Oh, yeah, the juice. Eureka! Mr. Hicks' machine is nowhere to be found. His machine? Is self of Mr. No. Oh, so I guess because it's not here? Yes, I think we can safely deduce that the killer took it. Investigation complete. What's going on over there? Unforgivable, this unforgivable. Do you understand what I say? The movie's late. It's the same level of bad as if the plane arrived late. But the movie... What? I will not talk to you anymore. You're just wasting my time. What's the matter, Mr. Long? If there's no emergencies, please return to your seat, sir. Don't tell me what to do. I need not to sit down. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, did you prove that you're innocent yet? If you would like, I will prove my innocence to you right now. What? Nonsense! Are you saying my eyewitness testimony is mistaken? Not mistaken, merely that there's a rule for doubt. It would be most honor if you could please tell me what you saw in detail once more. Fine, suit yourself, and stop shooting with your fingers. No. I'm certain as Mr. Hicks at that elevator. It was when the needles on my pocket watch pointed to the 6 and 12. The body was discovered 15 minutes after that in the lounge, yes. That you, the only person in the lounge at the time, must have been criminal. Mr. Brock's conclusion seems to make logical sense. After all, the only person in the knowledge at the supposed time of the murder was me. So eyewitnesses the body. If you think it to destroy it, then come and let me see. Hurry, do it like a man who is having the time to wait for you. Hurry, do it look like a man who is having the time to wait for you? Why you see you're so irritated? I'm the one accused for murder. Bless me. Anyway, I must find a way to discredit Mr. Brock's account somehow, and fast. Mrs. Brown, were you able to get a good look at the inside of the elevator that time? Of course it's all about the was inside. And you're sure the victim was in the elevator room? Yes, the only person was Mr. Hicksman. This last outburst is a bit important to let go. Mr. Wrong? What is it? There's a very glaring contradiction in your testimony. What do you mean? What do you mean? Please take a look at the area in front of the elevator. The area to spill grape juice. Yes, and? Will you bet you also spill it with blood? No, wait, the spill is sent to the turbulence. But the interesting thing here is the set of grape juice footprints. Footprints? Yes, the ones that led from it in the elevator out into the road itself. It's evidence that proves that someone other than Miss Hicks exited the elevator alive. There must have been another person in the elevator with Miss Hicks. No then, I'm done playing games. Why don't you tell the truth? What's the truth? Can you speak English, please? Can you translate for us? No way, that's totally impossible. I guess that's what said. No way, that is not possible. And none of us know the person in there. I saw it with my own eyes. If you want to know what I think, Mr. George, I don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying to us. I suppose he's right. He doesn't seem to be lying. But then, what does it mean? What about the contradiction? Mr. Wrong, please just once more will you recall the details of what your wishes was? Wow. He's sweating a lot. I was very upset when Mrs. Hicks passed by my seat. I was always checking the time over and over again. I happened to follow the man with my eyes when he passed me, and I saw clearly the elevator he was entering. But I swear there was no one else inside, no one. Mr. Brack, if you would please calm down. What? Do you two have an issue with my eyewitness testimony? No, it's not all. Please forget what I said, I think. Yeah, the guy doesn't appear to be lying. But I can't let this testimony stand as the truth. Ugh. Why was the chicken over again? Why was you attentive to the time? Because of what was happening. Got to think of it, you were yelling about something unforgivable earlier. I was giving a complaint to the attendant, but the movie started now. Time. Returning back to my seat. Back to what? Return back to me my time in money. You understand the point? Movie? Is it all about the in-flight on the mentioned in magazine? A summary of the plot and the start time. Interesting. They were supposed to show license of love, laugh, mayhem and murder. Wow, what an interesting movie title. I cannot see the movie in my country, so I can only see it on international flights. I look forward to greatly to the movie. I check my pocket watch whenever possible so I will not miss it. I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came aboard. So my watch is not wrong, it matches the schedule. But the movie was still late, very, very late. Your pocket watch, I would like to ask you a little more about it, if that's alright. What was the information again? All time zone correspond to our departure time zone. So that means the time zone is in Porcinian time. Yeah, okay. Oops. No, you're so wrong. Mr. Blog, you said this just now in your testimony. I will set my pocket watch. I will set my pocket watch in this time when I come aboard. No, if your watch has been set to your destination's time zone, it would mean that your watch is playing the time of your destination. Yes, and the correct time is worth 6 cents. I would like you to take a look at this. If you believe this Sky magazine, clocks on this flight are in accordance with the time of our departure zone. Of course, the movie schedule was also created with that in mind. Sir, for confirmation's sake, what time zone is the flight aligned to right now? Why maybe I should stop at the transfer point? That's right, it was in that small Asian country, the Republic of Sangfa. So, China, kind of. But we didn't readjust our on-board clocks at the time, so right now we are still in Virginia time. What? The time difference between the Virginia and our destination is 9 hours. In that case, it's only natural that your watch would be out of sync with the schedule. What the heck? Further with your analog watch set to your destination time, it would appear to be running 3 hours fast when compared to the flight's onboard clocks. It also hangs out everything about your testimony, and you can bet 1 million cents on that. In light of this information, you saw Mr. Hicks 3 hours prior of 3 AM. I mean, is it? His wing leaf chin is flapping. This should clear up all the accusations. So this is basically why this is the time frame for the time of the death, right? Yes, because Mr. Blanc saw the victim enter the elevator at 3 AM. It means that the time of the death would be anywhere from 3 to 6:15. The question now is where was mistakes during the span of time and what was he doing? Oh yeah, hurry up. And I got stuff to say. And you are. What is the weird music in the background? Oh yeah, I'm Kevin Millie. I'm a flight attendant. And what did you wish to say? Well, I think your story is a little different from what I remember. What do you mean, Cammy? I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in his seat at 5 AM, you know. What? How come you so sure of that? Of the time? Oh, that's right. He pushed his call button while we were parked at the transfer point. Oh, the stop we made for refueling and cargo transfer is set file, correct? Yes, it was 4:45 a.m. according to our clocks. During that time, did any of the passengers leave, or did anyone board this flight? No. Not a single person got off or in the Senkva. What about the flight crew? The few who were handling the cargo transfer might have temporarily gotten off on and off, but eventually everyone, including Cammy and myself, came back to the plane. So basically I can assume there's no one left or got on since our initial takeoff. Interesting, I should keep that in mind. Answer your call. I can tell you Mr. XP Hicks was there in the seat when he took off again at 5 a.m. Alright, then puts the time of the murder between 5 and 6:15. Okay, now what time did you come down to the lounge, Mr. Edgeworth? We got down here almost as soon as we left the Republic of St. Juan. Uh-oh. You were the whole time for 5 years. That you were the only one who could be the killer. Mr. Edgeworth, were you really here in the launch in our time from 5 a.m. onwards? Unfortunately, yes. But then how do you explain the footprints? Is that obvious? This man waited for Mr. Hicks here in the lounge, waiting for him to kill him. And then they put the cops in the elevator. That's where the turbulence happened. My eyewitness testimony may have been mistaken, but that happened as Mr. Hicks in the elevator on the second floor does not matter, because the entire incident concluded here in this lounge. Everything happened in this lounge? Is that what you really believe, Mr. Long? What? Do you know what any other DA? I simply feel that there's something out of place in the scenario you presented.
Take that!
The murder weapon. This steel piggyback is sold at the in-flight shop. It is sold there and only there, and not displayed here in the lounge. How then? Did it find its way here? Did you find it that the time be suspicious? Such a trivial point. It only means you prepared it, taking it from the shop first before coming here. It doesn't prove you're innocent at all. Is there no way to beat with this man? If you may. What is it? You see, well, it's just Mr. Edgeworth says. Oh, why do you know this so well? It's just that the piggyback was there in the shop. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. And when was it? And when was this? It was maybe around 5:40 a.m. Is that just before we hit that patch of turbulence? That's right. You were in the shop just before the turbulence? Yes, it was. Come to think of it, Mr. Romero found the body. I believe you came out of the door. Yes, I did. And what is beyond the door? That's the flight attendant's room. You were on the first floor? Yes. You had to do something at the shop and in the flight attendant's room. So I went to the shop first and to the flight attendant's room. Are you saying you passed by me at some point? Yes, you seem really into the issue of Sky magazine you were reading at the time. I don't suppose you noticed me walking by. I may vaguely recall someone walking by, but I didn't take a notice of who it was. Anyway, the piggyback was definitely there at the shop where I went to. Why did you go to the shop in the first place? I went there for a work-related matter. Work, you say? Yes, the upkeep of the shop is also one of my responsibilities. Why did you not say anything about it until now? Is what I want to know. In any case, I believe it is clear that the shop needs to be investigated as well. Shall we head over there instead? What is it now? How'd you forget yourself, Mr. Rella? That you need the captain's permission to check the move shop? No, you have forgotten. But I have already asked him for permission to search the entire plane. So I think we're alright. Huh? That's weird. What is?
Well, I just talked to the captain, see? And he said that he didn't give you permission to do anything like that at all.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Tenero?
You mean that she's lying. Come on, admit it that you are. You said that you had permission to search all over, but you don't. And yet, here you are.
You flight attendant, what are you trying to do? Pull the ship over us.
The captain's calling for you, Mr. Oda. Oh, but don't worry. I already got permission to search the shop for the captain. So unlike you, I do things the right way.
Mr. Nero, why would you do such a thing?
Please excuse me. Looks like I get to be in charge now. Please go back to your seat, Mr. LeBlanc. No, Mr. Edgeworth. If you will follow me, I will be your guide from now on.
There's something about this Mr. that has piqued my curiosity. But right now, investigating that the flight shop is my top priority. Hey, don't sleep! Oi, wake up! Miss Millie, about the investigation in the flight shop. In flight shop. You're no use to be asleep. Wake up!
What's up?
I need you to come with me so I can search this up.
Go on ahead without me. I will catch up with you later.
How was this? Has the moment not been fired yet? You can say tell me. So this is the flight shop. In-flight shop. It's got a mess in here.
You think?
Guess I will have to
clean this up then.
Hold on, you can clean up a potential crisis.
Oh, thank goodness. I hate cleaning so much.
I mustn't rush things here. I must be cool, calm and collected. Because this piggy bank was left at the crime scene. There's a very good chance that the killer had paid this place a visit.
Investigation begins.
The glass from this display case store is shattered all over the floor. And it looks like there's nothing on display inside here. Wait, actually I think there's something. What is this? A mini captain's hat? Why aren't you my partner button here?
Suitcase.
What is this?
Oh, those are company's completely original line of suitcases. They are practically flying out the door. That's how popular they are. You should buy one and see how you like it. You won't regret it.
Perhaps that's how things work on this flight, but in the real world, you try to buy.
No way, but either way, it doesn't really matter.
True, either way, why would anyone buy suitcase after they boarded the plane?
Anyway, see that? Just look at all the Mr. iFly heads painted on there. Cute company mascot, Disney. They are painted on with a lot of care. Doesn't he look like he's about to jump under you?
It is certainly making something jump inside my stomach.
Huh? I guess no fooling you or my taste. You look like you really wanted to get one. And I thought I was going to finally make my first sale, but you saw right through it. Glad that's done though. Never make me to try give you a sales pitch ever again, okay?
But I never showed interested to begin with.
It's pretty horrible, isn't it? You want to know something? This cookie was designed by Mr. Oda.
Mr. Oda designed this?
Yeah, it was company-wide contest.
Well, it does have a very sharp design sense.
Sharp. Like a stinky sharp cheddar, maybe. I really had no idea why the big wigs decided to go with it. It's so bleh.
Mr. Oda designed this, did she? It's definitely not what I would have expected. Oh!
You okay?
I'm fine. Please watch yourself, Miss Billy. Getting your suitcase really roll around has got to be a safety violation.
Here, I put it back.
Logic. that probably used to be on the piggy bank's head. Let's give it a go and see. I believe this piggy bank was forcibly removed from its display case. Does it mean that the killer broke the glass to get it at it?
Really?
Don't tell me you don't know what things go where in this shop.
Well, I don't. Miss Rod is in charge of this place. So come on, how should I know anything?
I said a further inspection of the display case is needed. Suitcase inside by the Mr. That's one sharp design. Sharp. What is the glass on this door is broken. Perhaps it was the killer broke it in order to take the big bank. But it's a bit odd that the inside of the case is devoid of glass shards. Plus the glass broke already cleanly.
Ah!
What is it?
I touched the glass and it got finger. It hurt. It hurts, Mr. Edgeworth, it hurts.
Please tell me you can deal with such a minor cut on your own. There's definitely something very unusual about this.
About what?
If the killer had broken the glass to get the Mr. iFly bank, there should be shards of glass inside the case itself.
Ooh, I see, yeah. Yeah, I guess it would be like that.
However, there's not a single piece of glass inside the display case.
Nope, no there isn't.
Which means the glass was broken from the inside out. The piggy bank must have fallen over from the turbulence and right through the glass.
Yeah, that's for sure. There's so much glass all over the floor.
I would need to bet that this hat was knocked off its head at the time too.
That's nice.
Which leads me to believe that the killer took the Mr. iFly from here after turbulence. Take your power naps on it over own time, Miss Minnie, and listen when they're talking. But the murder occurred before the turbulence, which rules this big bank out as a murder weapon.
So you mean the bank's not a real murder weapon? It's a fake?
Yes, at this point it's a real possibility.
But then what if when the killer went to take the Miss iFly, they broke the glass by accident?
The display case is locked, so it's highly unlikely.
Yeah, but there's one person who could have.
Oh, who would that be?
Miss Rhoda, of course. I mean, she's the one in charge of this place, so she has the keys to everything.
Miss Rhoda, huh? Check logic. Yes, there's definitely something wrong here.
Huh? What's with this and yelling?
Tell me, Miss Minnie, don't you think there's something strange about these cases?
Well, sure, they're totally strange, like the color's edge.
That's not what we're talking about. Now pay attention.
Ah, you scared me, Sister.
Sorry. Well, the suitcases are lined up a bit too prim and proper.
Yeah, they look a bit uptight, don't they? But I guess that's to take after the creator.
Again, that's not what I meant, Miss Minnie. Don't you find it unusual that these guys are the only things that are disturbed by the turbulence? Never mind, I would just find unanswered by inspecting this suitcase myself. Upon closer inspection, they are really quite tedious. And don't say that out loud.
I wonder how Mr. Rudder would have reacted if she heard that, what you said. What's wrong?
She makes a good point. It would be wise of me to watch what is said out loud. must say out loud. What's this? I suppose something that's not quite right. What is the usual? There's no some stopping thing.
Take that!
There's something very peculiar about these wheels.
Huh? As in,
There are no stoppers in the place of this. Without stoppers, one would think that the turbulence would have set it fire.
and
And so it was likely that this suitcase was placed here after we hit the turbulence. Let's take a closer look at it, shall we? What's this? The wheels could be covered in something. This color is scent. It business of this it's great use. A question is great use. Why would there be a use on this wheel of suitcases? The wheel appears to be unlocked. Let's take a look inside. A piece of cloth.
and it's
sort of blood.
it's blood.
It appears that this suitcase is very strongly tied to our murder after all. Investigation, please.
So explain this to me. What does this have to do with the murder? What does this suitcase have to do with murder?
I believe it's pretty safe to say that the killer used this suitcase in some manner. Such as a move to something, perhaps.
But are you just talking about the cloth then?
That alone is too small. A larger item would be needed to move what I take it off. The thing I believe the killer used this suitcase to transport his body.
Take that!
Something that will fit inside the suitcase that is also covered in blood. Something like a dead body, doesn't it? Sounds like a dead body, doesn't it?
But
A lot of this say that Mr. Hicks was moved into the elevator from some place else, which means that the murder was committed in an entirely different location.
so you're saying that after moving the body to the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase in here and just left it?
Exactly. What is it?
Nothing, is that. I was thinking about what Mr. Rodden said about coming here for something.
Excuse me, Mr. George.
Oh, Mr. Rodda. I want to give you a bit more time, but I'm afraid I wasn't able to convince the captain. I'm very sorry, Mr. Short, but the captain feels that he has allowed you ample time. He says that he'd appreciate it if you could wrap it up here and return to your seat.
I understand this testament. However, if we're not allowed to complete the investigation, the crime scene may become contaminated by the time we land. If we must stop, then I insist I will be allowed to oversee the preservation of the two sites. Under supervision, of course. If that's not your condition, then I believe we can accommodate your wishes. I'm ready to assist you in any way that I can, Mr. Edgeworth.
Sounds like fun. We can camp out and watch over everything together.
I found proof that the real crime scene was not in launch, and I have enough evidence to prove myself to be innocent of any wrongdoing. And yet, regarding what Miss Billy reminded me about Mr. Nero, I can't allow my investigation in here. The truth must come to light. To be continued. Okay guys, I had to end this episode. I had the time to record extra long this time, or the usual time in record. So yeah, we are discovering new clues on how the murder occurred. And yeah, so we get to meet Miss Millie, who is always asleep, falls asleep, and yeah, that was all. we are completed the investigation, and now we are back home. We're back home again, and yeah. Anyways, we got to investigate more in the next episode. So yeah, thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you liked it. Thank you for support as always. It really helps a lot. And check out the videos I made, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.